Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Zelda Classic Passage Through Time. In the last episode... Man, it's loud in here. Can I twitch down my headphone? There we go. Better. Yeah, this music in here is kind of loud. Yeah, last time we finished up level 5 and came here to level 6. Level 6 is another one of those that's all passages. And Gorias. Can't forget the Gorias. Luckily, the Gorias, who will not forget about us, certainly, are pretty generous with hearts and arrows. And there's the compass. I don't know why a jail has this many secret passages, but I just work here. Yeah, I think you figured out that we had to do that. So, yeah. Go down the thing, stupid. I do like the Royal Crest of Hyrule being all over the place. That does make sense. I'm gonna murder you because you're annoying me. Thank you. Unlock the door. And we move on. Remember to hit this switch, otherwise you will be sad later. We get another key. This place is mostly linear. I'm gonna kill you guys with arrows, mostly out of sheer spite. And because you drop them a lot. Okay. Okay, well. Through this. I'm just leaving that alone because, yeah. There are occasionally places where you're going to want to pay more attention than I'm doing. Jeez. Thank you. Where you're going to want to have a map to check which way to go. Because, of course, if you go up, you come to a locked door. And these jerks respawn immediately. I'm just going to pause and check my map. Okay. We need to head left first. Because if we head right, we will come to a block that has to be puzzle switched. Yeah. You start and end on the right. Bottom comes before top. So that means lower right is 1. No 2 in the same row are in order. Okay, so that means that's 1. That can't be 2. I think that, and neither can that. So that has to be, neither can this one. So that has to be 2. So that's not in the same row, so that's 3, and 4. Just gonna murder you. Thank you. Make sure you keep a good idea of the range on those boomerangs, or you'll be taken by surprise nastily. And we get a key. Not the any key. Which is a speedrunner slash fan name for the magical key in Zelda 1, because, of course, when you get it, it says A instead of the number. Alright. Just leaving one guy behind. You see why I'm not too upset about possibly using keys? Let's see. We are here. Where's here again? Oh, right. Okay, so there's those, I and J. J leads to a key. You're a dick. Thank you. Oh, actually no, J leads to K, which leads to a key. That was stupid. It can be really hard to see the hidden secret... We're just going this way. Secret passages behind the bars. I honestly can't usually see them. I just have to know they're there. Alright. And here we are. Let's see. Alright. Pausing. Because, yeah, this one is... Let's see. If we go through there, then we have to go through there. And, yeah, okay. We want to go this way first. Just killing you. And you. And here's a door. They can be very hard to notice. You know what? Screw you. And we come up this way. Thank you. Good news is that I seem to be getting mostly red guys on the side I'm on. That tells you, that switch probably tells you what we're getting in this dungeon, because that is a boomerang switch. The shitload of Garayas may have also tipped you off, as they are often used in the dungeon you get the boomerang. It just seems to be a pretty common thing. Right. Let's see here. Screw you too, dude. Alright, moving on. I like this dungeon's visual design. I'm not sure. I don't hate the layout. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it, but I don't hate it. You can stay, and now we unlock this door. And come up here. And kill you. And go down here. And up there. And murder or break skulls, which doesn't actually involve killing people for once. Okay, I think we're good. And down. And mini-boss. This is a Stalfos night. You may not realize what to do until you get a good look at him. That sprite from Link to the Past should tell you what you actually have to do. Go this way first. Yes, because of course in Link to the Past, that's how you killed them. You collapsed them with a boomerang. Alright, now this... Where does this go? This is added. This was not in the original, and it goes like back to the... Right, that goes back there. We don't want to do that yet, I don't think. No, we don't. We want to come here. This is a mold... I'm not sure if this is a mold worm or a land mola. whichever is, it's the Zelda 1... No, it's the Landmola. Landmolas are the ones that move in those patterns. Okay, we earned a boomerang. I hope it was worth your efforts. Yes, yes it was. Because now we have my favorite non-consumable. Really? The boomerang can also help us get a shit ton of the Skulltulas. Alright. You are here. Where is here? Right. Hit pause first, doofus. Okay. Right, that's F. Right, we want to go. Or, no, that's not where I am. Okay, right. Right, that's... Right, we want to head this way first, I think. I admit, this bit gets a little, This bit gets a little, with that added, my, the path through the dungeon gets a bit weird. Ah, yes, no, I was right. Because we're going to want to do that. That opens a door, which basically takes a huge portion of the dungeon out of logic. Like that locked door. Or out of logic, that's not what I mean. But we don't have to, we never have to go there. Which, you know, I'm perfectly happy with that. But, Q-R-S-T, let's see. Yeah. You remember that, like, I don't know, I guess maybe Euclid thought it was a little too tedious, but, and I'm not really arguing, but, oh, we're actually going backwards through it. That's interesting. Or it could be that I screwed up. That's actually more likely. Okay. Yep, okay, so that's where I need to be, which is Y. Yep. I went the wrong way. You're supposed to get to that, there's a significant, yeah, T, hit C. Well, now we're gonna get to see that portion of the dungeon because I screwed up. Yeah, but, let's see, where does this, that one warp that we didn't take, that was on the other end of that room, where does that go? Oh, right, plus the, yeah, the idea was that you would go all the way back to where that, it's not that the key's not needed, it's that all of that warping's not needed. Okay, then. But the idea was that you'd go back to, basically where we came out, well, you can't see my map, so my letters are useless, but the idea was that you'd go back to, let's see, I can find the place that you'd warp. Yeah, the original idea was after you killed that thing, you would go back, after the mini-boss, which you fought, you would go back here, and then you'd have to warp to... You'd warp up here, and then back through there, you would warp all the way to... I need to scroll in. Yeah, you'd warp here to that thing, and then you would go all the way to... Where is... You would go, which would warp you back to here, and then you'd warp through... No, not there. You know, yeah. Sorry, excuse me, it would warp you to here, and then you would warp through there, back to that warp, which you'd come all the way down through here and warp back through there, which would then take you to this warp here, and then you would warp, then you would go all the way down this way to this warp, which would take you over here. And so then you would go through this thing, which I hit, through that warp, which would take you up to this warp, and then to that warp, right? And then, let's see, which V that takes you up to... here, and then you would go this way to there, which would then take you to... I think, yeah, you're getting it. It would take you to this warp, and then you would follow it up to this warp. Which, and then we would be, you know, and then you've seen what happens, and we'd be here. Now you go through this door, and screw up the block puzzle, because, yeah. Are we ready? We're ready. Hey, it's Blind the Thief! He's immune to sword beams, but he will take damage from your actual sword. Take enough... Okay, maybe he's not immune to sword... Oh no, he is immune to sword beams. I was just close enough. Your sword... My sword's hitbox is longer than I thought it was. Cool. Take enough damage, he loses his head, and they become turrets. He's not that difficult. And we get a heart container. So yeah. And we get a Triforce. Flash warning. I'll tell you when to stop. Or when to open your eyes. And you can open them. I love this theme. It's just so pretty. The people of Hyrule are suffering, Link. You can't ignore them. Well, I wasn't trying to. On an island is the ancestral home of the Zoras. Please go there at once. We actually will, because that, well, maybe not at once, but that's level, 7. So that is our next stop. We're gonna take the warp, because fuck you guys. Okay, so, what can we do around... Now, there is some stuff that we can do now that we've got the boomerang, though a lot of it we can't actually do without an upgrade. Fortunately, we have the money for an upgrade. So we're going to that villa in we're going to the village in North Hyrule, where the villa is. The villa in the village. Sounds like something from the court jester. The vessel with the pestle has the pellet that is poison. The chalice with the chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. They broke the chalice from the palace. Yeah. I don't know why I'm going this direction. Because I guess I'm going to go to the... There's a warp in the graveyard, but there's no time. It's still less distance to walk at this point. And you know what, at this point, I can and might as well get that 50 rupees just to prove to you it's there. Well, that, and we're going to be buying some expensive shit. I think we can afford all of it if I'm at max, but we may not be at max by the time we get there. We probably won't. Yep, there's no time portals in the graveyard, weirdly enough. You'd think with a place where the time of day is so important, there would be. You'd be wrong. And here we are. I will take that 20. Because, like I said, that should get us at max on the way through here, and that is good. Well, maybe not. Oh, yeah, it will. Maybe not, but it won't be too hard to get to max. Really? Okay, one more rupee. I swear to God. Luckily, you don't have to go that far to restock the bushes. Thank you. This shop only opens if you have the boomerang. Oh no, we can't get both things. Well, we're gonna get this first, and I will be back pretty quickly, honestly. Let's see. What do we need? That takes us up to 999, and given everything, I think that's important. Alright, well, we can walk out of here if we do that. Do I want to walk out of here? I'm thinking. Well, yeah, there is some crap we can do in other places with the boomerang. Well, here's one thing we can do at any time period, so... And I can't remember... No, wait, that's a piece of heart. Here's something that the boomerang can do. I will show you that it's very, very nice. Okay. Because I think money is dawn, and... I don't remember. So we're going to check every time period except... I really hate Peahats. Hate them so much. Can't quite... I don't think I can quite reach it. Nope, doesn't go far enough. Never mind then. If you have the correct, if you're close enough, you can get stuff. You can also get Skulltulas. Okay. So we're gonna just go to Twilight, and I will walk back and start doing some... Let's see, is there anything else I can do without... We can't go to level 7 without that magical boomerang. That, I think, is maybe a slight pacing issue. The regular boomerang has very little time to be useful. But, that's really, really a minor quibble. So, let's see here. What all can we do? Oh, jeez. Go back to the boomerang, doofus. And, yeah, that's the thing is, as opposed to the harp as a non-consumable, the boomerang doesn't slow everything the fuck down. Alright. well, let's see. Where can I go get cash? Okay, there's a red rupee there at night, and I think 50 there in the day? Or maybe dawn. But we can start getting, Skulltulas that we couldn't get before. Which I will do. Well, like, that dude. We can go get that dude. Let's see. Alright, so... let's see. K14. Twilight. There we go. Let's see. Are there any other Twilight Skulltulas I can get? Yes, but they're not close by, so I'm going to do them in, you know, something approaching reasonable order. Would help. Yep, we can get this guy now. Let's see. And speaking of Skulltulas, we can get this dude now. You know what? Am I on that thing? I suspect not. Oh, yes, I am. Good. Now we're gonna have to go to day to go up and get, of course, that Skulltula up by... oh, that's right. There's a Skulltula here. But I don't remember where he is. Night, I think. Well... we can do this at least. Alright, that's Skulltula, and I'll look that Skulltula up here in a second. Thank you! Thank you! Alright. Now we'll have to go back to day to get back down. Let's see. It's a... and that Skulltula is at... J something. Not J5, is it? It may be JK. No, can't be K. Let's get down there and see where it is, first of all. Okay, this is J 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. J12, Dawn. Of course! Oh well. Such is life. But yeah, this is kind of how we go. We're doing this and just getting Skulltulas. It is a bit of a thing, you know, that you've got to go here and do that and do that and do that, and then... it's a gold Skulltula! Yes, yes it is. Alright, let's see, what time is it? That's been going half an hour. I'm gonna go get that one down on the shop. Doofus, it has to be night for you to get off of here. And there's some ones down there too. I'm gonna run this a little long, just because I don't really want to spend forever in a day. I mean, I don't want... I'd like to start the next episode. Can I? Nope. Yeah, that's annoying. Although, yep, nope, you can't get up there either. You have to have the magical boomerang to deal with that one. So that's a thing. Yep. Okay, we need another 50 rupees. I'm coming this way. Now, there are Skulltulas in this area. Let's see. there's one at twilight. And there's one here in, let's see, 16. That one is at dawn, of course. Here's one N16 at twilight. There's something there. There's money here too. So we can get this guy, and then we come back at, let's see. Let's see, there's A16 day. No, sorry, it's NOP. It's all N's, O's, and P's. Okay, so there's N7, which, no. Or N5, which again, no. So, it's just O5, O9. Nope. Thank you! Let's see. So there's O16, dawn, and then 2 at twilight, so. My P13 dawn is... P13's too far away, so yeah. Okay. I don't know why I bothered. Oh well. Nice thing about having the boomerang when I'm doing this kind of crap, though. I can stun dudes and either kill them or just go past them. Alright. Coming this way. Okay. So it's twilight and... twilight and day. Or... night and dawn are the two. So twilight and day are the two that I haven't picked any money up for, so... yeah, this is running a little long, but this is the experience, and it actually is, at least I do enjoy looking for gold sculptures. I'm not, and the funny thing is I'm not a huge collectathon person. But there's something enjoyable about it. Oh, darn it. Thank you. Yep, I know, there's... yes, please. Ah, I wondered what was there. And now we have enough, so I'm actually going to... we're still going to come back here in the twilight and get those freaking, but since I'm here, I'm just gonna get those freaking sculptulas. Or that, no, that freaking sculptula, right? Yeah, just one. Let's see here. And then we'll warp back, get the upgraded thing, and that way we can just start off the next episode with heading to level 7. So the nice thing about the boomerang is because when stunned enemies are, you can move past them. Oh, right, thanks. Can just barely do that. Good. Oh, it's a 10. Well, still. Ah, 10 is not the worst thing in the world. Okay. And that's all the Skulltulas from this area, which that was N16 Twilight. I also got O16 Dawn. Wait, P2 Twilight. I knew there was one more. Except I don't think I can get it. It's on the other side of the... Yeah, it is. It's on the other side of the river, I bet. Yep. Can't quite reach it. Won't be there for a while, so... Let's just get the hell out of here. Don't need to turn it back tonight, so we can just go. And save it. Or, no, I am going to take the warp up to the village. Actually, I'm going to take the warp to the graveyard, and then up to the village. It just reminded me, actually, if I take the warp to the... screw it. Because if we may... There's a Skulltula in the graveyard, besides the one we got. Which, where the hell's the graveyard? Let's see. Alright, it's B something. B4. B4. Okay, so 2, 3. Oh, hey! Oh, I thought I saw a Skulltula. That would have been funny. Yeah, okay. It's right there, which is... B, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. It's a Dawn Skulltula, so. Or a Day Skulltula. I need to look at my other map, honestly. I'm looking... That's not B, you doofus. It's J. That's okay, it's still a J. It's still a Day Skulltula. So that's okay then. Make note. Yes. Then I'll save it in the graveyard, and we'll just move on from there next time, because this has been a long episode, but Skulltula hunting. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We'll just take this thing to town, buy the thing, because at this point, why not? The shop will be open at night now, by the way. And I will save it off here rather than go. Because next time I'm actually going to go for the stuff on that island that you can't reach without the bow, because there's a key. And you know how I am about blue chests. This will be open at night now, though. Once you open the door, it stays open. Yep. There's a way to make money here in town once you have the boomerang, which I really should have thought of. But we did have to go out and do all the other things first. So I'm saving it here. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Zelda Classic Passage of Time, and I will see you next time. Have a good evening. Goodbye.